Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to Hades 2. Let's get today's video off on the right note. Let's say hello to our slimy little friend.
That Titan's hatred for the gods, it's clouded his senses. He can be beaten.
He definitely can be beaten. Last episode, we went towards Olympus, fighting a new boss for the first time, and I think we did pretty good. Hey, how you doing, Dora?
You who ventured into my abode shall suffer an eternity of torment for what you have done. Unless, of course, you are prepared to grant my dying wish.
What do you want?
Forgive my insolent spirit and name your price. I am prepared to do your bidding. Within reason, anyway.
Then swear to me that you shall do my bidding now. Specifically,
I haven't worked out the dying wish part yet. Ask you to fetch my lover's bones? Something like that?
I feel like, can't you only make that when you're dying?
Just keep me posted.
Just keep me posted. I'll do whatever wish you want, friend. All right, so I have done a little bit since the last episode. I went down here to our farm, and I swapped it out. We grew a bunch of stuff. I planted an olive branch that we didn't have access to before. And because, I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, I'm just kind of excited. Because we've been going to Olympus so much and getting those golden apples, I can try out a new aspect for our weapon today. So the aspect of Eos created for the first time. We'll try that out in just a second. I still have more people to talk to. I'm just excited to be back.
Smells delicious.
Those were little animal crackers for our animal friends. One of the things we grew in the garden was this poppy and mandrake thing. Attempt to stir Hypnos from his dormant state.
Sleep is not death, for the sleeping awake.
Is he actually gonna come back? Oh, we got a little hum in there. That's something. Mostly used for attempting to rouse Hypnos. Oh, so I crafted this and now I bring it over to him. This is a gift. Oh, we got two hums in there.
Please walk. Lord Hypnos, you have slumbered long enough. I know you're lost in dream, but I shall do my best to lead you back here to reality. Now breathe in deep.
Whoa.
Is this... Where am I?
We're back at our home, where Kronos is at right now. These are spirits that used to go to Hypnos.
Still fast asleep. Even here.
And a really angry looking Pop-Pop in the back.
Rest easy, son of Nyx. Welcome to the
House of Hades.
He said how? He's trying to communicate. Lord Hypnos, I'm Melinoe, daughter of Hades, and I mean to find a way to rouse you from your slumber. Can you hear me?
Awake. I'm awake.
How is it that you sleep even in dream? What can I do to bring you back to us?
He dreams about
Because we
dreaming.
need you. Your own sister tells me that your wisdom and knowledge are second to none.
So I walked straight into...
I walked straight into what? Lord Hypnos, I don't understand. You have to snap out of this. My time here runs short, and if this doesn't work, I don't know what else to do.
Dream come true. Thanks for stopping by.
That makes about as most sense as, dreams normally do to me.
The dream's collapsing. No, wait, please.
That one might be even a little more coherent, to be honest. It's raining?
No, his consciousness, it slipped away from me. How am I... Oh, I need to think.
That
Pleasant dreams for now.
allowed for some of my flowers to actually bloom. That counted as doing several
Born of
rounds
chaos.
in a run. That's very interesting. I'll plan some more stuff before we leave, but let's see what the head mistress has to say.
You flushed Prometheus out from his hiding spot. Slipped from his chains somehow. Whether he is a pure idealist or merely in it for rebellion's sake, I've yet to ascertain.
His reasons for siding with Kronos seem plain enough. For one, he wants his vengeance on Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest. And for another, he's a Titan himself.
I am a Titaness as well, as his sister Selene, lest you forget. Our lineage need not dictate our loyalties or principles. Although perhaps Prometheus sees otherwise.
Is it true he can see all that is to come?
He's merely mad, perhaps. And in more ways than one.
I think he's crazy, huh? Hey, can I give you a gift?
Oh, for me. Can't find another way to test one of your poisons, I guess.
No, it's not a
You witches
poison,
aren't as subtle as you
Nemesis.
think.
That's exactly what someone who is unknowingly poisoned by a witch might say, you know.
She did not hate that. That was a positive,
Showed Eris, didn't you? Could hear her crying practically from here. Been far too long since last I kicked her ass myself. At least somebody's picked up the slack.
Perhaps all of those savage fights between you two contributed to her disagreeable nature. Or yours, for that matter. Unless you're certain neither one of you has changed a bit, in which case, what was all the fighting even for?
You've met her. She always liked picking fights. And you've met me. I've never liked backing down from them. As for you, go learn to take a compliment next time.
I must have missed it.
Sure did.
I feel like you need to learn how to take a compliment. Oh my god.
This may not be the best occasion to inform you, but we've reason to believe the trouble brewing on Olympus is significantly worse than it appears.
Bro, you're telling
Not
me.
even the gods are fully aware. Unfortunately, neither are we.
What have you heard, Odysseus?
The forces of Kronos attack non-stop, while the gods and their defenses hold them back. Then it's a ruse for some especially dramatic gesture that the Titan has in store.
My thoughts exactly. But have no fear, goddess. I once fought alongside a great warrior who said fear is for the weak. I happen to think fear is for the living, but like most good things, it isn't healthy in abundance.
Fear is for our enemies.
Aye.
Hey, if you're afraid, that just means that you
Take all the
are
time you
alive.
need.
I don't have as many plants to actually swap out in the garden as I thought. Are these garlic cloves going in? At least we won't have any vampires poking around here for at least a little while. So, let's get today's run underway. Thank you all so much for joining us. These are the Aspect of Eos, not upgraded yet, although I do have the thing. Maybe I should do that. Our Omega attack fires a Daybreaker that deals damage in an area around it every 2 seconds. So this takes a second to charge up, but there it is. It's kind of circling around as well. So I don't even have to continue to do Omega attacks here. We can kind of just get one going. There's the 15 mana spent. Could I get another one if I spend another 15? Looks like only one at a time. Very interesting. Never used this weapon before. It should be pretty fun to jump in on a new run with. Before we do that, though, let's grab the Everlasting Ember. This is the keepsake from Hestia. I'm very interested to see if we can get her dash bonus heading up to Olympus one more time. I've never cleared Olympus. Once again, the last run was my best run up there. Let's see if we can make this one another one to remember.
Break the siege.
Hey girl, how you doing?
So, the Titan of Foresight slipped his chains and fights against us now. A pity that. Been on the outs with us ever since we caught him red-handed with my flames. Stole fire for the sake of mortal kind. Could have just asked me nice.
Fire attacks inflicts, or your attacks inflict Scorch, your special inflicts Scorch, your cast repeatedly inflicts Scorch on foes in the binding circle. Since we're already attack focused, let's just get more attack focused. I'm not going to rarefy them just yet. I am just assuming we're going to run into that goddess a couple more times. That does a fantastic AoE, and while that's circling, I don't really have to do anything. We can kind of just kite away. That's not too bad at all. Aphrodite behind the next door. I wanted to ask, are we able to get Athena on future runs now? Since we've seen... Good lord, that was a lot of damage. Since we've seen her once, is that good? Are we in the Athena pocket? Does she only show up on the surface? I guess I have a lot of questions.
I'd urge you visit us, though since we're under siege and all, perhaps it isn't worth a trip. Olympus sure takes on a different feel when you're stuck. We've cut back on the feasting and frolicking a lot. Oh, how I miss those days.
Hey, we can go back to the feasting days. Your cast inflicts weak and damages foes while dragging them towards the center. That seems really good. Inflict weak on nearby foes and gradually restore mana. I do think it is going to continue to cost mana the more I just continue to hold down attack. You deal more damage while you're at least 80% health or more. I'm down for either of these. Let's go with the weak on nearby foes. We might be able to get a good cast from someone else. This is just kind of a radiating buff, right? So would it lock me out of any other kinds of boons? I don't know. The bird's eye view. We have to open 6 of these doors. I see Hestia at the bottom left. I see a hammer. Double health, top right. I see another Hestia. All right, we got a few good ones picked out for us here. Before we take on too many risks, let's shore up our bets. If we have more health, we can take on more danger. Ooh, it's a little stealth boy down there. Okay, I do have some issues with locking on with this weapon. I had some issues with it before, too. I'm trying to go in with a new bias, or reset my old biases anyway, since a lot of the weapons have changed. I think I just need to be a little better about dashing when enemies actually get close to me.
Who else?
Just to dodge that initial damage, since I can't necessarily tell my damage where I want it to go. I'm also starting to think if I already have that kind of magma orb out and circling, maybe it'd be best for me to get some of these circling around me as well. This is my special. Seems like a good idea. Well, that's going to be 50 health added on, bringing us up to 120. Hello, Artemis.
Moonlight guide us and all.
You look great.
And you saw we're up against Prometheus. His whole thing is how he knows what's going to take place. Makes him quite an elusive one, I guess.
The Titan of Foresight, fighting for the Titan of Time. Perhaps merely against the gods who punished him. He may have his reasons, but he's in my way.
I know precisely what you mean. Though if he truly knows the future, wouldn't he choose the winning side? Careful with him, sister.
That's a good
For
point.
your journey.
After your dash, your Omega moves deal more damage for 2 seconds, 20% more damage. Your specials may deal critical strike, but prime 40% of your mana. Foes in your cast may take critical damage from your attacks. I like that a lot. We're going to be spamming out attacks nonstop anyway.
Good hunting.
Holding this bad boy down. It looks like only that initial charge drains mana. So yeah, I can hold this down forever. I like that. I think that'll be good. Is this a room I can go in? Back room, checking it out. I'm not very good at spotting. There he is! My spider senses were tingling, or should I say my turtle senses were tingling. I haven't been very good at spotting him, but he can give us bonuses in future rooms, which is quite nice. Right. What a pal. Receive 50 health. We're already full. Receive mana increase. Increase your limit. I would love that. Thank you. That's really all I can afford. Can I buy it again?
Express shipping, please.
Oh, I can get it now. Wait, that's so cool. I mean, I didn't need that. It was a waste of my money. But thank you. Here's one. Coming in, Hestia.
Another pylon.
So anytime anyone gets close to me, we're just going to initiate the dash and drop a cast at the same time, I think. Then we can just turn around and cast back into that. Every single projectile we're sending back has a chance to crit. It seems like a good combat plan, good strategy. Your sprint destroys most range shots near you and inflicts scorch on foes that fired them. I'm going to rarefy this. This is what I wanted to build around today. So Heat Rush is online. I'm thinking that this will make the second boss here on the Olympus route significantly easier to deal with. Oh, I found the other Hestia. Cast down, dash away, send in the pain. Even if that guy goes in stealth, the circle is still doing good damage to him. The magma orb still doing good damage to him. And it seems like it lasts quite a while, too. My main concern is I'm not going to be able to force it at bosses. I have a bad feeling a lot of my damage isn't going to be very consistent with our current... I mean, when it hits him, but...
All clear.
And bosses typically have bigger hitboxes. Your special inflicts Scorch, your casts repeatedly inflict Scorch, or your attacks and special gain more power the more fire you have. Well, that does seem like it's going to be good, considering we already started off with Hestia. This will be another burning thing from her. All right. Now watch, we're not going to see the fire element for the rest of the run, but I mean, it sounds good. Next, we're going for the hammer. I don't know what kind of modifiers I can even have for this weapon, so that'll be quite interesting
Still
to
in their
see.
shades.
I think for my next boon, I want to get another status on our special. I'm wondering if that would be worth maybe grabbing Zeus, since this thing rotates a lot. If we can get a lightning bolt each special hit, I feel like that might be good. Zeus had a door just outside of here. We shall see, though. There are 2 pylons remaining after this one. We just blew up one, so not too many choices left. Ooh, Tomb respawning up at the top of the room. These guys are moving so incredibly slow. Maybe it's just because I'm attacking and moving. I feel like I have so much space everywhere. I mean, I guess Aphrodite is giving them a debuff whenever they get close to me. All right, what do we got? Your specials destroy armor. Your attacks fire further and deal more damage. Your special projectile orbits 40% faster. Let's go with the attacks fire 20% further. We can almost hit the edge of the screen now. I'm turning into a bit of a sniper. Well, I suppose I should go with Aphrodite because we already have a boon from her. I don't know, does every god have a duo combination with every other god? That's something I was like super familiar with in Hades 1, but it's kind of completely over my head right now for the sequel. Like, if I get Aphrodite and Hestia together, do they always have the buddy-buddy option? Or does Aphrodite only go with like Zeus or Apollo or something? Does she only pair with X number of gods? Well, our control in these rooms has been fantastic. Looks like we have a new tomb spawning on the top side. Our mana doesn't get reserved until there's another powerful orb ready to go. We don't even have to babysit it. It's so easy. Weaken can be more potent, or your cast can inflict weak while dragging enemies into the center. I do like that quite a lot. If we're bringing enemies more compactly into one space, then the magma orb, as it passes over, can deal more damage. What was that? Marble? It was a fish statue. Someone worked really hard on that, and I just broke it down. So my dash is already upgraded. I feel like that's what I would want from Poseidon. My special doesn't have any love yet. We don't have a hex. Maybe this would be the safest bet. Getting our final ability, I guess you could say, for the run. Look at that nice compacting action. Oh, we took out all the trash with one go. Hold on, we're doing that again. Come stand in that, boys. The water's fine. The main issue is even though they are brought to the center, it takes so long to get the charge out initially.
The Titans
They're
never
kind of
stood
on the
together,
move
even
again.
when the gods and Kronos first fought long ago. Prometheus, he stood with Zeus back then, but now his purposes are crossed with ours. Another enemy of my own kind. Which suits you?
This restores more health. Your hex fires a beam. Ooh, that could be fun. Your hex raises the... Oh, necromancy again. Necromancy even rolled the highest. Is that going to be the secret to our success? I kind of want to do the beam. I know it didn't roll the highest, but I kind of want to do the beam. I was also tempted by the health. I feel like all of those are really good choices. Main reason I just didn't go for health this time is we already have kind of a safety net from that Hestia sprint boon, and I'm hoping that that's going to be enough to keep us safe on a lot of the bosses.
Silence.
Oh, that was just an extra little bit of mana. Thank you. Well, that's all 6 pillars taken down, and we only got 3 health back from our little sip there.
At last.
We were doing pretty good. Hey, Karen. Oh, what's this, Karen? Hold on. Can't talk to you yet. How you doing, bud?
Shrines of Lord Hermes that I've seen around the surface. I noticed they take offerings of gold as well. I take it the two of you are back in business then.
Oh, how wonderful. Great news. He brings me gold and I like it.
Then may business be good. Here's the gold.
Normally my work fetches an hefty price, but you're entitled to the family discount. Though Charon there does take a service fee, you understand?
Hephaestus, I'm already giving you the full, this is what every god gets. It's the going rate. Don't be greedy. Your attacks and specials deal bonus damage to armor. How fantastic is that? That also gave us more fire, more heat for our attack
Until we
increase.
meet again.
I should have bought the pomegranate. I'm regretting it.
Just wanted to be left alone. Moved to the countryside.
Just let me walk by.
Life of the shepherd and all. Only for you to drag me out of retirement.
I've done no such thing. I'm going to the docks. You're choosing to try and stop me when you could be tending to your sheep instead.
Yep.
Oh, I'll tend to them all right. But in order to do that, I gotta tend to the likes of you first. Just like I used to in the good old days.
Well, his leap is going to be pretty easy to dodge, unless he kicks me in the teeth with his knees. And considering we can attack away, that should make getting away from that expanding circle even easier. He's taking a buttload of damage. Immunity is already here. Ad phase has begun. Let's see if I can get a big cast off here, and then fire my laser into the center of it. Good damage, but I'm not immune. As he leaps forward, we get chipped in the teeth again. Is that sheep just blocking the way here? He's not actually a threat to me, right? They look like they have big runes around. Is this like you're gonna blow up if I walk on it?
You made my sheep all sick.
I made him sick? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a horrible feeling when your pet doesn't feel good. Ouch. Okay. I got hit with every single expanding ring I could have been hit with. I think he just kicked one of his sheep at me. I took so much damage.
Good night.
I'm so rusty on this side, bro. This side is so different.
For me.
Well, thank you for the sheep. You shouldn't kick him around as much. I was more concerned for their well-being than my own. Hey, little guys. He's not always like that. Well, since Hestia's already helped us out, let's put down her keepsake, and I'm going to pick up Aphrodite's. She's already given us some good bonuses. If we can rarify one that's already blue, maybe one that's already purple, if she's given me the good stuff. Health is an issue.
Check.
And this is a long voyage to the other side. Hey, but that's what death defies are for at the end of the day, right? That's exactly their use case. Onwards and upwards. All right, I need to be more mindful about the just patches of oil all over the ground in general. Oh God, that's a big AoE. Let's fire the laser at that guy. We can at least be out of his attack range. We're going for Aphrodite here, obviously. She is our goddess of choice. I think if I could just set up these casts, I'm priming I don't know if priming is the right word. Priming is when they take away from your max. I'm charging the Hex so quickly, though, with these Omega attacks.
Olympus.
The beam is very easily fireable.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Maybe that's because you're also very vulnerable to sitting still. Your attacks gain power, but prime mana. I am so down with that. I wish I could rarify it and make it better. It looks like I can only make whites into blues. Well, sign me up. We already have the attack power increase from the Ember element from Hestia. that's going to be coupled on top of it. Is that why these enemies are just falling over immediately? Or at least that first one did. I guess 43 damage isn't that intimidating per tick. Look how slowly that guy is marching towards us. He wasn't even in the same zip code when the fire took him down. Our Hex is ready to go if anyone gets too close. Bro, if they spawn on that upper side of the ship, it's just over. They have nowhere they can go. I'll fire laser. I think I'm out of that guy's way. We are a little under half HP now, so... I wish that was a heal. I guess I could have re-rolled it to be a heal. Probably a bit of a mistake there. We're out of range of his big slam. Should be totally fine. And as we line of sight his barreled friend at the top of the screen, that orb is just continuing to rotate, continuing to look for its next victim. I like this thing a lot. That is so good. I'm assuming that's scaling with my attack damage increasing as well, right? An Omega attack would make that better. It's still an attack, right? Hello? Is this the witch? Oh, I'm going to take this. It's an olive branch.
Sea, clump of soil, branch of tree.
Girl, they need to get you some artwork.
Something felt different just as you arrived. It's moly, isn't it? And quite a lot, as I perceive. You need no such protection in this place. A miracle it does not interfere with your own craft.
I have been gathering what moly I can find in Erebus. It has its uses, to be sure, though in my purse it doesn't bother me and remains fresh. You have an aversion to it, and here I thought that every plant and herb had earned your love.
Some earn my caution sooner than my love. Moly has a stifling effect I care for not at all. So much so that I have learned to negate it. As you have no need of its powers here, it shall do neither of us any harm. Though do be careful, little miss.
Thanks for the warning. Restore 50% of your health now, and... That is restore, right? Yes. And healing effects are 25% stronger this night. Randomly draw one of your inactive Arcana cards or grow in size, and your strikes increase in damage by 15%. We're already making our attacks bigger. Let's continue to amplify their damage. I like getting large in this game, too. I think it's funny that there's unique dialogue for it when it happens. Lots of zombies on the poop deck. Let's fall back as they are all just grouped up so beautifully. Once they're over there too, we can just fire the laser completely safely because the Omega cast roots them in place. Man, we got a pretty solid setup today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a fan. Sorry, is he preventing me from moving forward? Sorry, bud, I didn't want to kill you. You looked like you were having a good time. Spears coming toward us. This time I did manage to dodge it. We've taken quite a lot of damage from that this run. We're gonna root those guys in place, fire off the laser. Whoa, I thought he was protecting himself during that. Omega attack is out. Our nectar has been recovered. I'm gonna try to get... I would very much like health. Shit. All right. I'm not spending any more than that. Hermes it is. I know based on the old rules that if it was a consumable item like that, if it was a health or a mana, it could only roll other consumables. I'm kind of surprised I got a god there. And it is very possible I'm not explaining that mechanic right as well.
We've got more time.
It's been a long time.
If Gramps could get Prometheus to take a side, who only knows what else? Ruffled a lot of feathers, haven't we?
We always do. Your chance-based effects are more likely to occur, except for dodge and daze. Most foes' range shots are slower. That's interesting because we're already going to be returning them. So that would give me more time to run, just in case I wasn't already. It would give me a little bit better of a window to actually get the bullet return going. Well, once we get to the end of this treacherous journey, once we hit land again, we'll be able to put all of this sprinting fury to the oh god, that AoE hit so hard.
Which way now?
Oh, definitely more Hestia if possible.
I'll take it from here.
Thanks, little steering guy. I don't know why you disappeared there. I was gonna let you keep doing your job. Great laser into this. Actually not dealing as much damage as I was expecting. It kind of seems like our attack damage is just outshining and outscaling most other things in our kit that aren't CC related at this point. We should absolutely give her a gift, by the way.
Great Hestia, goddess of hearth and flame, may your spark burn always as brightly. You've helped me so much on my way.
Absolutely.
Why, thank you for that, dearie. You're too kind. Mortals were so convinced I only liked burnt offerings, they never gave me good stuff such as this.
You just gave her carbon.
In the name of Hades.
Your special inflicts Scorch. You have a chance to dodge, which is doubled against Scorch-inflicted foes, or your Scorch effect deals damage faster. Getting more dot damage out quicker seems like a win in my book, and I feel like that's going to help us out a lot versus bosses in this run as well. Hey guys, get to know each other. Bump elbows a little bit. Let's see how much damage the explosion. 200. It is one-shotting almost every enemy it passes over. Why am I not sending that spear back to the owner? What did I mess up? What did I do wrong here? Shouldn't that be like... Crap, dude. If that's not working, I'm in trouble. I have a lot riding on that. A lot riding on that. I do think this is the last boat we're getting on. Laser into this. Again, I kind of feel like the explosion would just be doing a better job. I love seeing the weaken effect on this many enemies nearby me. That's actually kind of cool. So many hearts surrounding us. Is this boss time? Oh, I gotta pick up my reward.
Some bones.
Final shop. Behind the final shop is, of course, our winged friend. I'd say friend loosely on that one. How much money we got? 405. Let's treat ourselves.
Choose your path.
So you deal 5% more damage this encounter after using your hex. I wonder if that continues to stack. During your hex, you take less damage. That could solve some problems with this as well. Your hex charges automatically. We'll be able to fire it off more often. I have one more point to spend. During hex, you take less damage, or after using hex, more damage for the encounter. We're doing that. Maxed out my health almost, up to 117, and this is a Hephaestus boon. Your special is occasionally create a blast. You gain health based off of your mana limit. I feel like that would help me, right? What's our health right now? 136? 179. Whoa!
To the shore.
Making us tanky, dude. Hey, it's an olive
I
branch.
thought that was you. Another go? Can't always tell if you're stubborn or just plain, you know. Not that it matters either way.
She called me dumb.
You're standing between me and my objective, Eris. Or floating. The point is, sooner or later, you'll come to understand that's a mistake.
We're gonna clip those wings.
Aw, but we all make mistakes, right? Neither one of us would be here otherwise. So you ready now or what? Let's have some fun.
Now, she'll let me pause, right, if I wanted to look at stuff. She's so docile these days. She just kind of hangs back forever. Your Spent Destroy's most range shots sent towards me. It doesn't seem like it's destroying all of them. Although I didn't see a projectile from her there. Oh, it definitely kept me safe from that, it felt like, as I was sprinting away from her.
Reload already.
Come on, shoot it. Shoot it. We're doing so much science right here. Now, those are, like, targeted on the ground. I'm totally safe from that. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can start doing some damage. Every time we fire that beam off, it should be increasing our damage for the rest of the encounter. Yeah, that was us not sprinting. So it is a very quick activation time to get it going. Oh, you have ads. So nice of you to bring friends. I'll just keep running around. Dude, that's so good. That's so strong. I could just fire off a beam while she's AFK on the other side of the room.
Kablam!
I don't even need to take cover. What am I doing?
I'll be right with you.
She has immune. She got a damage increase. I'll fire off the laser. Since she's not moving, and we can get some damage out of our own. Oh, she hit me so fucking hard there. We're down to 39 HP right now. Don't you worry, there is a heal waiting for me at the end of this, but we need to get there first. Make sure we're running. Dodge that attack. Beautifully done. See if I can catch her in. No, that's a shotgun. And it protected us as we ran away. She's getting another damage increase. I need to take that very seriously. Although, I think we had an opportunity to channel if we wanted to there.
Yeah, burn it all down.
Okay, we'll go up top of them away. I'll get another Omega Orb, just kind of go in her direct. Okay, those connected. Those hurt real bad. Sprint!
We're not through.
Big AoE around her here as we jump away. She got another massive damage increase. I just need to move. The Omega attack is out. It just needs to find its target. Come on, fucking orb, get over there.
Cold.
Whoa, it didn't look like she was anywhere near that. Like she had already taken off. Very cool.
She started it.
And we ended it.
Oh, to feel again the stable earth beneath her feet replenishes within the princess of the underworld her nearly limitless resolve, as her objective finally draws near.
Mount Olympus. There it is ahead.
I can't wait to see it. It was so beautiful last time. I heard 2 dings go off. Oh, this up here.
Some iron.
Nice. So, I've only been here once before. I have 2 death defies still ready to go in the chamber. We should probably get a third one. We should probably put the tooth on.
Maybe I should switch.
I've never defeated the next boss, so you know, any advantage we have. I mean, this seems really good. It's from Echo. After choosing a boon, there's 25% chance to randomly take one more. Yeah, turn that on. We'll start leveling that up. Thank you, Echo, for your gift. I'm sorry I haven't given it the attention that it deserved up until this point. Our damage is already looking pretty good. And with that last boon from Hephaestus, our health is in a much better spot at the moment.
That's quite enough.
I guess this will be the real test for how our damage is. These guys are a lot more tanky than the ones from the previous biome. But hey, that's looking pretty solid. And we have so much control over where they can and cannot stand. We can bully them pretty hard with that Omega cast. So, do I want more health or do I want a pomegranate? I'm actually going to go for HP. Because I'm not too familiar with the next boss fight, I want as much wiggle room for mistakes as I can get. We land on one of the fire beasts of the enemy faction.
Snared.
Oh, great vacuum. Top right, top left of the screen. Those little fire drakes deal a surprising amount of damage very, very quickly. And last run, I was having a hard time actually dealing damage to these shield guys when we were using the axe. Just because the axe has such a wide swing, it was counting as hitting the shield if I was like in front of them even a little bit. I'm having the exact opposite effect with this weapon because it's just traveling through enemies. The damage is connecting every single time. It doesn't seem like their shield is doing too much to keep them safe. These two seem like they're squabbling at the top of the screen. We'll put it into that. 723 damage on that big guy up there. As these little shits try to jump on top of me, we're just going to get an Omega cast ready to keep their feet locked down. What a fun setup, dude. Wow. I remember not liking this weapon even a little bit. I thought it felt really weird. My friend Tim, he said this was his favorite weapon, and that actually blew my mind. But the ability to kind of move and shoot, move and scoot, I could see it getting pretty addicting. You channel your Omega attack 50% faster, and it uses less mana. Now, as good as I think that sounds, we simply don't need that. We're only charging our Omega attack once to get the orb going, and then it only takes 25 mana, and I don't even notice it. And that lasts for like 8 seconds or something. I like this one a lot, though. Even more power on our attack means we're hitting even harder. And if enemies are further away, did it say they would be knocked back from that? So I get a little bit of CC in here as well. I'm not going to mess up.
Fishy.
I'm not going to mess up. I'm going to get it first try. Oh my god. Oh, just take the bait. Yes!
To me.
New fish!
Like what a pillar top.
Is that Athena? Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm gonna take more health. I'm sorry, Athena. I already have a dash increase. That's mostly what I know her for. We have a dragon fighting a robot at the top of the screen. That was an elite robot. Our damage is nuts. If I die in this run, it's just gonna be because I don't know the moves of who we're fighting. Oh, God. So, with that in mind, I kind of think this was the correct room. If I have enough health to just face check all my problems, then we could definitely win this. Is this last dude here? He's blocking quite a lot from the front. He hit me pretty hard, too. That health is just going to get me back to kind of where I was before. We're going to need a heal, but we can definitely get that in the final shot. Mini-boss for Zeus. Can I re-roll Zeus, but keep them... Yes! Oh! Hey, big guy.
You must be Talos.
Talos.
Please tell me you're smarter than the other automatons around here.
Oh, he charges very quickly. He outran my cast there. I can't tell if he actually hit me and dealt any damage. He's throwing his shields at me now. So easy dodge. Difficult to see it when it's on the other end of the screen, but I'll just have to make do. I can't tell if my attack was keeping me safe from that suck or not. Like, because I was channeling, does he have a harder time moving me in? Unclear at this time. Decent laser hit. I don't think it's worth casting. I think we fucking completely forget about the laser, unless it really does give me stacking buffs. Does cast catch him? Oh, God. Big swings coming out there. Both shields being thrown too. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. We did take a decent amount of damage, though. Thank you.
In the name of Hades.
Your special inflicts scorch, gain mana, and collect ashes, or your foes perish in a blast. The damages surrounded enemies. Let's do that. That gives us even more elemental damage as well. And what do you know? Hestia's waiting behind the next door, too. Our girl is pumping us full of fire to use against our enemies. Look at these flying monstrosities. We'll set the cast down to try to bait them through it. Looks like that went relatively well. An elite robot emerging from the ground in front of us. Let's fire off that shot. I'm trying to see if there's a counter anywhere for a damage increase that that's giving me. I mean, we're hitting for 96 right now. I used it again. I'm still hitting for 96. So I don't think it continues to stack. I think I got a 5% increase once. And I just need to remember to basically use it once as we enter a new room. That is totally, totally doable. I am being flanked by a spinny boy here. I'm going to try to get them in an Omega cast on the corner. Decent damage as he gets stuck there.
Olympus, I accept this.
You can just hang out if you want. You don't have to keep leaving. Oh, she gave me the epic version of that. Whenever you inflict Scorch on a foe for the first time, inflict even more. That's going to help us with clearing out ads. Not going to help us at all on bosses. Pomegranate could be good. Let's see what it decides to buff, though. We're actually pretty low on pomegranates this run. We have a lot of, like, boons, but they're just baseline abilities. Baseline boons at the moment. Decent root on these flying guys. Let's see if I can catch all of them in the corner. They have tornado attacks! Good thing we were beating them up pretty well. Being able to break through their armor quickly is very nice benefit. I see the explosion too when they're dying. It's like a orange circle all around them. That makes the vacuum on our cast even better. Man, the stars are really aligning for this one, I feel. Your Scorch effect deals damage 100% faster. Yes. Yes. We're gonna do that. Is that the only way I can go? Just money here?
I see you.
I feel like our money's great. Oh, no! I almost missed this. Hello? Who is this?
What is going on?
I think this is the first time we've encountered this character. There's like jazz music playing.
Like I'm completely daft. Why, hello.
Oh, he's got a cat.
Now, who is this?
Dionysus! We're having a party, dude!
Wait. Those eyes. Zach, man, is that you? You've changed. I like it.
I'm not Zagreus.
Lord Dionysus, I presume. I'm Melinoe, sister to Zagreus. I've come to the mountain's aid at the family's behest, but what is the meaning of this festivity? Aren't you at war?
Yeah, you always gotta find time to relax, even during war.
Oh, Mel, right. The others mentioned you. Listen, baby, I'm into lots of different things, but war just isn't one of them. What's the use? We gods can't die.
What's it good for?
We can live.
Your mountain is under siege. Kronos took my side of the family, and soon he may take yours.
Hey, it's okay, baby. We're having a party.
All the more reason to raise a cup while we still can, yeah? Though I get it. Not your thing. But why not have a little pick-me-up for the road ahead?
Your mega moves inflict hangover the first time they strike foes, which deals an extra 50 damage. Gain health increase, but how much becomes a mystery. What? In each encounter, grape juice appears in an area that grants power when used. Reappearance time is 10 seconds. Well, that would increase our attack damage, right? We've been upping its power a lot. The bottomless drink it is. I took 2! Our thing worked! Thank you, Echo! Thank you, Echo! Wow! I'm gonna take these flowers too on the way out. I have 4 more rerolls, and I have a feeling we're almost done here.
How about...
You think I can get another Hestia? Health increase isn't bad. Helps us get back to that higher, back to full health. It's not that much of a heal. The health increase is the main point, but it will heal us a little bit. He's got some straight line crossbow shot he's trying to do to me. Let's make sure we line of sight that. Oh, is that the juice? It's just like grape soda off to the side. I mean, I don't hate it. Is it gonna keep appearing?
Eagle.
Hey, are we fighting? That was the dumbest question I've ever asked, I think.
Flew off.
Is that because it hit me? Did I not pass the eagle trial? What the heck was that? Wait, I'm more confused now than I was before the eagle got here. And I'm just as beat up as I was before we picked up that health thing. We have 1 more health room, it looks like.
Skyward.
I kind of wish I had a room counter so I knew how far along on our run we are. I must have taken this instead of the final shop. Oh, no! That's not good.
The majestic summit of Mount Olympus would be very much in sight from here, were it not for the very dark and ominous storm wall that now envelops it.
A storm is brewing.
All right, boys, let's make it happen.
Prometheus.
I know you think that you can get past me if you but continue to try and to try and to try. The truth is you shall. Perhaps not this night, but inevitably nonetheless.
At least you saved me some suspense. If I knew every outcome, as does the infamous Titan of Foresight, perhaps I too would become a disaffected, traitorous wretch.
Well, those are fighting words, Melinoe.
What would you know of my plight? You who flail against time itself. So much courage born of pride. Come then, agent of change, and show me what I know you can do.
So I've only done this fight once before, and it seems as though that bird we just tangled with was Prometheus's bird. So I wonder if I could have done some damage to it, maybe gotten it out of this fight if I didn't immediately face naked. We have 2 revives. Let's hope we don't need them. I can shoot and scoot. Hopefully that's enough to keep me alive. Let's keep picking up those grape sodas as often as we can. Do I jump over? My problem is I don't know what I'm supposed to be diving over or away from, but I can remove all of those projectiles just by sprinting. That's just take it out of the group and have it explode over there. That's nice and easy. We're gonna beam as he's running in. Omega cast under his feet. We can sprint back into him and remove most of those fireballs. 96 HP isn't a ton to work with. As he's in the sky, we just dodge, right? So middle, outside. Okay, so middle.
Combust.
And then I just hang out down here. I should be able to hit him. I should be able to hit him while he's up there doing that Goku shit. What is that Goku shit, dude? Wow, that's so slow. I didn't realize that would leave a burning patch of ground, though. Okay, so I can bring that over to the side to help a little bit more with positioning. 50 HP is all I have left. A good dash there saves me a bit of damage. But we still took a little bit of chip. I wonder if there's a phase 2 with this guy. He hit 50% HP and didn't go immune or anything. All right, Simon says, top is open, middle's open, middle's open. Top is open, middle. Wait, it's still going. Oh, no. Top is open. Oh, God, I'm dead. Oh, God, I'm so dead. Oh, God, I'm so dead. And then top was open. Holy fuck, I didn't know there were more steps. I thought it was only 3 every time, and I feel like an idiot. At least I did that mechanic right this time. How many reses do I have left? Am I out? God, oh, that sucks. Okay, well, a good dodge there. Gives me a little bit of room. I'm gonna Omega cast in between me and him, hoping it would root him. I don't think it actually even can root him. We dodged that swirly fireball bullshit, no problem. He has disappeared from the face of the earth, as far as I can tell. As his ads spawn in, I'll try to keep dancing to the best of my ability. 16 damage to our chest, followed by another 17. We only have 40 HP remaining, but Prometheus is down on one knee.
I knew this would happen, yet I could not prevent it, do you see? I could only do my part.
Silence. Save your troubles for your master Kronos.
It's not my troubles that I mean to save, Agent of Change. You, God. I hate you all.
Can I
survived all that?
Can I get his fists as a thing? Can I get Prometheus punch as a weapon? Well, we got our first golden feather. Oh, I'm taking that grape drink with me. Definitely taking that with me. Uh-oh. Is Olympus falling? First time ever going through this door. Oh my God, that's not the end of the run. Okay, that's not the end of the run. Well, for the last stretch, let's put on our Death Defy, because it's all we have. It's our only res we have now. Uh-oh.
Storm.
The summit. Who do you think lives here? What is this, like Poseidon's house?
What are these?
Oh God, the run is actually still going on. This isn't just gonna be a cutscene or something. Well, we are in trouble. Good fire damage on that side though, and easy stuns on... Who's that Pokemon that comes from the fossil? With the saw blade arms, the razor blade arms? They have those motherfuckers in Olympus right now? Well, he's probably attacking it. He's an agent. The attacking army. Do I not have anything to loot? It's just proceed. Okay. That almost looks like chaos beings. Is that a vibe I shouldn't be getting? Holy shit, what the fuck was that? What the hell? Oh, I'm so dead, dude. I'm so dead. Oh no. 8 HP remaining, and we just took it to the chest. At least because our health is so high, our max HP is so high, it gave me quite a lot of health back. What is this spike over here in the middle? And what's that falling from the sky? Oh God, we got a mini boss here. A mini boss at the summit. What the fuck? He's like a rhino shark. You know he's charging forward. Well, we can kite this thing, no problem, presumably. Ah! Oh, I spoke too soon. I'm gonna fire this off just for more damage. I hope it hits, but I don't actually think it matters. Oh, he's breaking the arena. Oh. Well, that's terrifying. I backed myself into a corner. Let's get out of there. Okay. All right, bud, settle down, dude. So yeah, there's 2 damage zones there and a bunch of safe areas. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No!
Return to
Oh, okay.
Shadow
I was pure panicking up there. I'll admit it. I didn't see any more places for us to hop to on the hop transition screen, so I thought that was
Blasted monstrosity.
That was officially the furthest away from the Shire I have ever been. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you did, hit that like button, and we'll be back again soon with more Hades 2.